Hi, I'm Stu Whiffin. I'm 50. My midlife crisis is in full effect. I finally bought a camper and I'm going on some adventures. And I'd love you to come with me. Let's go tripping out. I think that one might be all right. Hello and welcome to my next adventure. It's only a little one, but the sun's shining and Denver's loaded up. And I should firstly say thanks ever so much for all the nice comments and all you new subscribers that have subscribed to Stu Whiffin over on YouTube. It's much appreciated. This is all so new to me, this van life stuff. And I should also give big love and thanks to Tanya and Adam from Jits Into the Sunset, which was very much the inspiration for me to do this. Got to catch up with them recently, Vegan Camp Out, and had a big chat with them yesterday to kind of pick their brains really about this whole YouTube van life thing, and it was a delightful chat, and I've been sort of trying to help them out with what they do in the world of podcasting as well, because if you don't know, that's kind of what I do as well. I have a few podcasts, so that's a big part of my day-to-day life. Anyway, my day-to-day life today, I'm heading to Beccles. So I'm going on my own, but when I get there, Matt's there. So I'm going to get to catch up with Matt, who's bought a camper. Big news, Matt's got a camper as well. And a friend of mine called Sean is going to be there, and Sean's bought a camper as well. So I'm literally going to catch up with some van lifers, and I imagine there'll probably be a fire pit and there'll probably be some drinking involved, and I'm really looking forward to it. So the sat nav's saying it's about 2 hours 20, so it's a pretty nice day. So I'm gonna have I was about to say I'm gonna have a slow drive down there. Anyone that's watched the previous videos knows exactly how slow I drive anyway, so hopefully I'll make it in the time that sat-nav says. I doubt it though. But all right, well, I'm going to set off, and like I say, thanks ever so much for subscribing and leaving the comments. I was really blown away because, like I say, it was the first video I've ever done with this van life stuff, and the response has been amazing. So thanks loads, and hopefully you'll enjoy this trip as well. Okay, I'm going to start her up and I'm out of here. Mate, so I've been driving for an hour now, and the trip should have took 2 hours and about 20 minutes, I think it was. I'm still 2 hours away. I'm on the 812. The traffic is just literally shit. So I'm doing what anyone else would do, keeping my little brain active, listening to some podcasts. I've just spoke to Matt. He was there last night, and he set up, and they've just gone into Beccles town. So I think I'm going to go to the site first and get me bearings, and then I'll probably head into Beccles after that and catch up with them, and then I'm imagining we'll go back and yeah, chill out with the vans and have a couple of beers, which would be nice. I run a nightclub as well, and so I was working last night till, well, I got in about 3:30 this morning. So I've had a grotty energy drink to try and keep me little brain buzzing, and so far so good, but this traffic ain't helping. Anyway, I ain't here to moan. You don't want to hear me banging on, do you? So I'm going to turn this camera off and crack back on with my podcasts, and hopefully the next time you see me I'll be a little bit closer. Traffic. Bloody traffic. You're not meant to talk about this on van life videos, are you? It's all meant to be like opening the side door to this kind of like beautiful view, and I'm making your little cafetiere coffee, and maybe a little fire. Sitting in bloody traffic. Oh. Anyway, I'm smashing a podcast to kind of keep keep my brain active. Hopefully next time I chat to you, I'll be a little bit closer. Well, I've arrived. I'm on my own. There's the vans. They're all in town, and I've just spoke to them, and they're just paddleboarding at the moment. And so I thought they're coming back in an hour, so there's no point in me heading there. So what I thought I'd do is just kind of show you the van, really, because I guess you haven't really seen it yet. So here's the van. And the table's there. It's the reason I bought this van was because essentially the whole thing folds down to a king-size double, and that's what I wanted. So what you don't see is a kitchen or a sink. I put the cooker on there, and I cook in here, and in regards to kind of washing and stuff, then on sites obviously there's facilities. Other than that, it's going to be find a shower where I can find one, but so far it's not been a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of sort my stuff out now. So essentially I'm gonna put my sleeping bag and my food and that in the cab at the front, and clear this all out so I can chill out in here. And I'm thinking, while I wait for them, I see a beautiful little pub, so I might go for a little walk and have an explore and have a pint before they get back. So I'm having a stroll. I'm on my own. I'm not very good on my own. So buying this camper's an opportunity for me to kind of try these things and get comfortable in my own company. Must be part of turning 50, midlife crisis and all that. But yeah, Beccles. I mean, I can't tell you too much about Beccles. I mean, I'll lend from Wikipedia. Obviously we're in Suffolk, with a population, Beccles, of just over 10,000. I don't think that's right. Surely it's got to be more than that. Apparently not. So I'm just having a little walk now. It's only a 10-minute walk to the pub, so I thought while I wait for the others to return, I'll have a little pint. And do you know what? Saturday, I'm on my own. Fuck it, I'm having a bag of crisps. There, said it. It's just how I roll these days. Well, that was a lovely little pit stop. That was a lovely pub. Apparently, it's been there since the 1600s, operating as a pub, I think, at the turn of the 18th century. Amazing selection of beers, solid snack selection. I love a crisp meat, as you will get to know the more of these videos that you watch. I'm just walking back to the site now. From what I gather, my fellow van lifers are back, so I'm looking forward to getting back there and we can have a little look. Have a little look at their vans, have a little sniff around. I've not seen one of them before, so I'm really looking forward to being nosy and having a look in their van. Yeah, let's do that. I'm back to base, and cut to me doing a little walk like I haven't just set the camera up. Oh, look at it. Oi, oi!
Hi!
Camper.
Hi!
How
is everyone?
Howdy ho!
Good.
Wonderful. So here we go. Charlie and Sean's camper. Look at that. Love it. Wonderful. I'm going to go over here. You all know Matt from the first video anyway. So Matt, since the first video, bought a camper as well and joined us van lifers. Look at this. Love it. Wonderful. How good's this? It's all about the community. Right, I think it's time now to get the camping chairs out and have a beer. So there is now going to be a communal area. Look at Matt, he's just the daddy at this sort of shit. Let's watch him erect it. Look at the way that Matt handles that erection. I mean, the other two lads seem really comfortable with the erection as well. It's a big erection, and they need the big fella, me, in the middle just to hold the top of it while they grab around the bottom and the legs of it. But yeah, would you just marvel at that? In full time lapse with cool music as well. Need to say, it was a lovely little thing for us to all chill under. Anyway, back to the rest of the day. Come on, hurry up. There we go.
They pissed off our women, look.
So one of the things that everybody seems to tell me about van life is that it's got a really nice community. And I'm finding out about it. And they're not lying. It's lovely. Like, everybody that's in vans always comes and says hello, and there's just a really nice vibe. And I really don't think there's anything better. I've been really lucky over the years to have gone to some amazing countries and had some wonderful holidays and stuff, but this takes some beating. Is there anything better than sitting down with nice people, eating nice food, drinking beers, having nice conversation, and yeah, and then everybody goes back to their vans and does it all again tomorrow. It's perfect. It really is. It's everything I hope van life would be. Well, we've just had a lovely barbecue, and it's been so nice catching up with some van lifers. We're going out now. We're going to walk back into the town to the pub that I was in earlier. But before we go, I've made the bed up. I treated myself to a double sleeping bag, so I hope I'm not going to be cold tonight. When I went to Brecon, it fell to 0 at night, and I wasn't cold in that, so I think I should be fine tonight. The weather's been pretty cool. So yeah, off out now to spend some quality time with quality people, and then I'll be back here. Got my little telly sorted, so I'm going to watch a film later, and I'm sure I'll speak to you then. So you bought a camper?
I did. Had to get one.
I mean, you was looking before me anyway, but I know that when we went to Brecon, you was on it like a dog on hot chips, weren't you, after
Yeah,
that?
it was just a big push forward to go and make that leap and get it. Make the most of this year. Didn't want to miss another summer, really.
Yeah, it's been good, right?
Barbecuing outside, sitting around, chatting to your pals. Can't knock it.
That's what it's all about, right?
100%.
Should we hang a piss?
Do it.
Love this, love this. 4 fellas on a Saturday night having a little stroll down the boozer. What's your head there, Gal?
Cheers. Cheers. Van life.
So we've just had a few beers and we're now walking back, and we're going to sort out we're going to sort out your awning, right?
Yes.
And we're going to sort the TV out and watch the boxing.
Yeah, happy days.
It was really dark on the way back. Note to self, take one of them head torches, because we all had to hold hands because we was all a little bit scared. I've come back to Denver. We had quite a lot to drink in the pub, and then we've come back and sat in Matt's awning, and we watched some boxing, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm a little bit bushed now, so I've headed back to Denver. I'm going to get some sleep, and don't really know what we're going to do tomorrow. There's talk of paddleboarding or maybe a swim, so I'll keep you up to speed tomorrow. As it stands right now, I'm going to sleep. Night night. Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock. The site here hasn't woke up yet. It's just me. I had a really nice sleep last night. It was so nice and comfy in this van, and yeah, I slept like a baby. I'm gonna have a little adventure out now to get a cup of coffee. I'm just being lazy. I could just get the cooker out and make one, but why is this nice and peaceful? I thought I might as well go and have a little stroll about, see if I can find a coffee. So I'm going to do that, and then I guess when the rest of the van lifers wake up, we'll see what we're going to do today. We jumped in the car, headed into Beccles to get a coffee and to see if the rest of the town have woke up yet. So I've just got in the Beccles and nothing makes me happier than seeing a little toy shop. I can hear seagulls and there's a little toy shop. This makes me think of holidays in Norfolk when I was a kid, and I can see the sign over there saying Lowestoft, which was that and Yarmouth for my holidays as a kid. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a little wander around town there and try and find somewhere to have a coffee. Well, we found somewhere to have that coffee. Nothing particularly smashing really, it was just a Tesco's that had a machine, but it was still very early in the morning and no one was awake. Oh, they're probably awake now. A good bit of time in that, walking past there with a camera just as the bell started chiming. I promise I didn't even know that was about to happen. So what's lovely is this sort of sleepy little town, catching it before anybody's awake, really captures it in all its glory. And just where we are there, we just carried on walking down, and that's when you get to the quay. And honestly, I mean, that's not even a cinema, by the way. I don't know what it is. It's a cafe or a furniture shop or something, but it looks cool. Anyway, let's get down to the quay. Look at this. This is beautiful. So what we can see is that all of these boats, and being someone that's trying to kind of make the best of the space that they've got in their camper, it really is the same with boats. I was looking at all the different sized boats. Lots of people were sitting on the back of them having their breakfast, but all sort of seen with the space that they've got, what they can do with it. It's really exciting. It's very, very similar to van life, I imagine, only it's just on water, and you've got very little chance of drowning in a camper van, unless you drive it straight off that jetty into there, which would look pretty cool, but it's still Noomi van, so I don't really want to write it off.
First thing in the morning, just as I is going, I haven't finished yawning. It comes without warning. It's staring at my...
So, really enjoying this site here. It's pretty. The basics are here. It's beautiful showers, which is always important, and everything's clean. There's a beautiful little shop which has just got an honesty box, and I think that says a lot about the community that that people who enjoy this type of thing is about. Just had a shower, brushed them teeth, and we're now going to head into town. And I think, I don't know if I'm going to have a swim yet or paddleboard, but some of the other guys and girls have got paddleboard, so let's see what happens when we get there. Well, we've arrived to do some paddleboarding on the River Waveney, and unfortunately one of our friends has lost her purse, and so it's kind of thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, unfortunately. And also, as you can see, it's just started to rain, so perhaps paddleboarding. I was going to swim alongside them, and I mean, I know essentially you're wet, so it ain't going to make any difference, but I think it might not be happening, so it could actually be an early departure back to I won't say sunny Essex.
Good times. Roll again.
Thankfully the purse was found, but I think due to the weather and I guess kind of everybody has sort of started to make the decision that they were going to call it quits. I'm going to head back. It's been such a lovely little mini break, and I can't recommend this part of Norfolk enough. It's absolutely beautiful, and had a great night. I'm not going to lie, I am still quite hungover, and so I might go and have a coffee and then set off. So yeah, well, I hope you've enjoyed watching the episode today. Please subscribe. I'm going to be keeping the videos rolling. Also, you've missed 2 already, so there's 2 videos out already. My adventures in Brecon Beacons, so go check them out if you haven't already. And also on the channel, Stu Whiffin on YouTube, there's all sorts of content. So I am a podcaster, and I have a podcast called Off the Beaten Track, where I interview famous musicians and actors and DJs and comedians, and you can watch my interviews over there. And if you scroll through the archives there, you'll see chats with the likes of the Foo Fighters and Tommy Lee and Motley Crue, and I also do a charity podcast for a suicide prevention charity called Reach Out for Mental Health, and you can watch my chats with people like Alistair Campbell and many other people talking about their journeys and their struggles and their coping mechanisms regarding mental health. And so that's all on the channel. So if you're just here for the van life, that's fine. But if you're interested in any of the stuff that I've just mentioned, give it a watch, and please give us a like. Any comments are welcome. I'm new to this van life, and I'm just really enjoying doing these videos and getting out in the van and just having little adventures. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Minge.